It's fine.
Good morning. Let's begin our day with some tea, literally and figuratively. I just went to Dunkin. So first of all, I am on my way to work. It is 5:39 in the morning. I just went to Dunkin, and I swear to you, the Dunkin by my house is the worst Dunkin ever. So every single time I go there, there's a problem with my order. So this time, I'm like, okay, let's be like a little cute little budget-friendly gal. And I go to Dunkin quite frequently, so I have rewards, right? So I'm like, okay, well, let's convert the rewards, or let's convert the points to a reward. I chose a premium sip, right? And that applies for a medium or large beverage, and then it lists ones that it doesn't apply for, but it does apply for my drink. I know this because A, it's not in the doesn't apply for, and B, because it's in the friggin' picture of the premium sips thing. Anyways, whatever. I get a mango pineapple green tea refresher. It's got green tea, so it's got just a tiny little kick of energy, because your girl is really trying to stay off the caffeine, because when I have it too frequently, I end up feeling sick to my stomach, which is never a vibe. So, and I think I don't even know what they did, because I ordered it with lemonade, and I think that they put it, well, here's the thing. All right, let me start over. Well, it's not really starting over. It's just like rewind. So I tried to apply the premium sip to the drink that I ordered, which is a mango pineapple refresher made with lemonade. Yes, lemonade at 6 in the morning. Don't judge me, okay? Y'all, it was a rough night. All right, we'll go back to that in a minute. God, my windshield needs to be clean. And my husband just cleaned it. It must be the inside. I watched my husband clean the windshield. Y'all ever watch your significant other do like a completely like just menial task, but it's like, it's something you don't have to do now, and then it infinitely, like, oh my god, that's why. What the hell? So it turns out I have my flash on. So my flash was just flashing people this whole time. What the hell? I didn't do that to them on purpose. I'm sorry to everyone in front of me. But anyways, you watch your significant other do like a menial task, but it's like something that you don't have to do. So now instantly that task becomes sexy to you, right? So I'm watching my husband do the windshields, and I'm like, yes, wash those windshields. No, it's just because it's something that you now don't have to do. So anyways, we were at the gas station, and he pumped the gas, and then he washed the windshield. It was like a really good time. That's infinitely clearer now, and I feel so stupid that the flash was on, but I didn't put it on. It just auto applied because it's dark outside. Anyways, back to Dunkin. So I'm trying to purchase my drink with a premium sips reward, and she's saying to me it's not applying, and I'm like, why? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, can you try it again? And she's like, it says it's already been used. But I converted the points to the reward in the parking lot for Dunkin. So what that tells me is that potentially it did apply and I still had to pay for it, or something like that, because anyways, the point is that I ordered my drink to be with green tea, with lemonade. So I get it with lemonade, and I get my drink, and it says it's made with green tea, which is fine. I like it either way, but it is a cost difference, so that pissed me off, right? And then for my son's drink, I got him a dragon fruit strawberry refresher made with sweet tea. I don't know that his was made properly, and because on his ticket it said green tea, so it's possible that they're just like printing whatever and doing it differently, and that would be fine. But if that's not the case, and I paid for the upgrade and I didn't get it, that's frustrating. But I would be fine with mine because I like it with green tea and with lemonade. So I take a sip just now and it tastes like lemonade. So that tells me that either they're not like printing the correct sticker labels or like something like that. But anyways, it's always a problem with that Dunkin. But that Dunkin is so freaking close to my house, dude. It's not even funny. Like it is actually such BS that should I want proper like customer service, and like them not messing, like constantly I'm having to like just tell Austin or tell myself to just deal with it because they've messed something up, like all the time, like every time. And ordinarily, like one off, like I don't mind to just like suck it up 1 or 2 times, but if it's every single time I'm going there, that to me is a problem. I'm an incredibly patient person when it comes to customer service because I work customer service and I know how demeaning people can be to people in customer service. So I do my best to not be a Karen. However, if I go to the same Dunkin on a pretty regular basis and they're messing it up, am I a Karen or are they terrible? I don't know. And then the other thing is, that was a mattress on the side of the road. Y'all saw that shit? The other thing with Dunkin is that like if I order it in the app, it turns out okay, right? Because it literally prints a sticker for them and they just have to follow instructions. But it wasn't letting me order it in the app this morning for some reason. So I don't know if they maybe were just having a problem with their app and that's maybe why I couldn't order it, and also why the rewards weren't working, which is fine if that's the case. Like I'm fine to deal with that if that's the case. No big deal. None at all. But if there was an app error, it wouldn't have let me load money onto my app, and it let me load money onto my app. So I'm like, you know, it wouldn't let me check out, and it wouldn't let me redeem my points, but it would let me add money. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so last night was a rough one, and I'll tell you why. I'm just gonna crack the window because somebody's stinky engine is stinking. I'm just gonna let the stink out. So last night was rough, and here's why. I went to bed pretty early because like I said, I work super early in the morning this morning. I think it's this guy in front of me who stinks, so it sucks that I'm like right behind him. But either way, I went to bed super early, but I do like an unconscious sort of wake up every night, like right around the same time every night, between 12 and 1 in the morning, around thereabouts. Today it was a little closer to 2, but I flipped over and just like rolled over because my husband has a tendency to fall asleep on the couch and, you know, in strange places. And the problem with him doing that is that like he sleeps messed up when he's on those couches and like on those weird places, so he ends up being like sore and in pain for days after. So that's like one of the biggest reasons why I do it, is, you know, just to make sure he got into bed, make sure he's okay, etc., so on and so forth, yada yada. So he was not in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I called him. Usually if I call him, he'll wake up and then I don't actually have to get out of bed and I can just roll over and go back to bed. Well, tis was not the case today. So I ended up having to go get him off the couch at 2 in the morning, and then I brought him into bed, and then I went to bed, or tried to go to bed. I lay there for a couple minutes, but I also had to speak to my manufacturer anyway, so I just got up and spoke to my manufacturer, talked to them for a little bit, and I got 2 new renderings for some releases. Y'all, it's gonna be so cute. I'm really excited. I'm excited about both of them, but one of them is not as like special to me. It's part of a series, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. It's part of a series, and it's not as special. It's certainly special to me because it's applicable to someone I love, but it is not as special to me because it is not like, I don't know, like I just, it's the other one calls to me in a way that I just can't express. So we shall see how that one turns out. I got the renderings back. I'm satisfied with both of them. So I did go ahead and start the process for ordering them to come to my house so I can do like final looks and stuff. So basically I got the mock-up tonight. So the process really is submit image, get like an approximate of what it could look like. Ooh, Lord have mercy. We just breaking this crazy. Y'all crazy for that. What the hell fun. Anyways, and then the guy in front of me almost freaking hit me, and that's what scared me more than the person in front of me. Anyways, this is Florida. What are you gonna do? So what happens is you get the approximation of what it could look like once you place the diamonds on, and then you get a mock-up of the actual canvas, and it's got like the schematics and everything, and that's when I get to look at the symbols they chose. So that is when I have to like really scrutinize. When you get the mock-up of what it could look like, that's when you go, okay, does this look good in this size? Could we go bigger? If yes, or should we go bigger? If yes, how big is too big? Because my goal is always to keep the pieces as true to the artist's image as possible, but also not, like, I don't want to go too big because I want the canvases to be palatable to a variety of people. Not everybody likes 100 by 1 million centimeter diamond painting. So goal is true to artists' pieces, but also palatable. So I looked at, I knew what size I wanted one right away, and it was like perfect. Didn't want to change a single thing. We could have potentially gone bigger, but we also could have potentially gone smaller. And so I'm pleased with the right in the middle spot. And then for the other one, I got two renderings. I got one that was a more palatable size and one that was slightly larger. And certainly the larger one is going to give better detail, but there's only so much detail that is worth friggin' 90 by 100 diamond painting. You know what I mean? So we did not go the large route, and I will tell you that now. I will tell you that 100% of the time, if I have a choice between, because it's not like it was a huge jump. It was 50 all the way to, I think it was 90 by something. So there, my manufacturer didn't give me an in-between size. And that could be because it, like, an in-between size would be, like, you're not going to increase it by 1 centimeter. The best that you would increase it to would be like 5 to 10 centimeters would be the ideal next size, right? So by doing the smaller size and not the larger size, I am still satisfied with the amount of detail, but I'm also satisfied with the fact that it's not going to be a freaking wallpaper. You know what I'm saying? And it's a process, y'all. It's a process. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a process. But so I got the mock-up, and then I will then in a couple days get the canvas to look over and change anything I need to change, change symbols, whatever, request ABs and crystals. Both of these next ones are gonna have crystals, y'all. I'm so freaking pumped. I am so pumped. It's not so freaking pumped, dude. So pumped. I think one of my new releases that's coming out this week has a crystal, but like, while I'm excited about it, I am so much more excited about this next one. And like, look, here's the thing. I always do this thing where I'm like, it could not possibly get better. So I do this thing, sorry, I had to stop it because I needed to make sure that I wasn't, you know, being too much with my displaying of information. I do this thing where I will go ahead and, what am I trying to say? Let me think about what I'm trying to say before I say it. I will get really hyped about an image, right? I will like absolutely fall in love with an image, and I'm like, this is it. It could not possibly ever get cuter, right? And I felt that way with Eros and Psyche. I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. And then I ended up contacting the artist, and the artist said, yeah, let's go ahead with it. And I said, excellent. But in between obtaining the license for Eros and Psyche, I obtained Mushroom, Pixie, and Froggy. So the story behind that one is that Mushroom, Pixie, and Froggy was the first image that I licensed. Eros and Psyche was the first person I contacted. So, or the first artist I contacted. So I have my first and my first right there for me. But I got those two images and I was like, God, it could not possibly get any freaking cuter. And then it got cuter, bro. It got so damn cute. Like, it's not even funny how ridiculous some of these pieces are going to be. It is incredible. But anyways, I digress. So I'm sitting there talking to my manufacturer at 2 in the morning, between 2 and 4:30 in the morning, and then I go to Dunkin at 5. Long story short, it's been a day already. And I just damn ass got here. So I went live on Friday and I released a couple new types of putty, or a couple new fragrances of putty, as well as the new cover minders. I just added cover minders to the shop. And I currently have promos for the cover minders, so that they're on sale right now. But what I didn't anticipate with releasing so many different types of putty in like a short span of time is that I would actually run out of space on my tree. I have like a rotating tree for my putty. So now I'm debating as to whether or not I should buy a second tree. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I have to go into work and be a human being, even though I do not want to be. So please do your best to pray for me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, oh, I could flip it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like me and would like to see more from me, please hit subscribe. I'd be so happy to have you. All right, I hope that you are being safe, washing your hands, taking care of yourselves,